T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good.
You ready for do more in the future? Trap Talk podcasts?
Yes.
Man.
Only Trap Talk. Exclusive.
Yes.
Exclusive. Oh.
So stop calling us.
Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the crop, gotta love it or not. I'm hot from the hop to the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with everybody, we do it. Everybody, we do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with the rub the spot, get the club to pop. When I come up with
Oh, yeah. Capping that really good. What is good, everybody? It's your boy MJ up in the building. I gotta put my sunner shades on for this episode. I gotta make sure I'm proper, I'm right. Happy Sunday. But what is good? If it's your first time tapping in, I'm your boy MJ. Welcome to Trap Talk with MJ podcast. Do your boy a favor, hit that subscribe button. Can you guys hear me okay? I got this new Rode Podcaster, and I'm actually gonna put my headphones on for tonight's episode. That way I can just make sure I sound okay. Ooh, I sound good. Damn. That's good. Whew. So yeah, subscribe to the channel if this is your first time tapping in. I come out with at least 3 podcasts a week here on this channel. Doing our best to come out with 4. But yeah, man, all about Reptile, and real life stuff coming from this channel. So if you're into any of that, definitely going to want to subscribe. If you like the content that you hear, if you're liking anything from this channel, you're definitely going to want to hit the like button because it makes this channel relevant to people who are searching for it, even yourself. So appreciate all the love and support. But I'm excited. It's my very first solo podcast. Just going to be rolling this shit solo dolo. And I'm pretty excited for it because I've been seeing a lot, witnessing a lot, and I feel like I want to talk about a lot. So before we get started and getting in, get the roll of things and whatnot, I just, we got to go through my sponsors. People that support me and I support them. Cold-Blooded Cafe being the freshest and bestest rodents delivered to your doorstep. #1 frozen thawed company in the game. Head over to coldbloodedcafe.com. Shout out to Steven. Shout out to Desiree. Shout out to John and Alex over at Sim Container. If you got eggs like I do, I got dude. How many? So, okay. Started with 32 Super Dwarf eggs. Now I'm down to 28. All look solid and all going to be due by, I think, Wednesday. And they're all inside of a sim container. So if you want to make your life easy when it comes to hatching eggs, go to simcontainer.com and get yourself a sim box. They're always set up at all the major shows. So go to John and Alex and be like, yo, what up with the sim box? Boom, get yourself a sim box. Shout out to Steven and Ashley over at Focus Cube Habitats. Flex in Texas all day, every day. Shout out to the, these guys are doing it right. And they're expanding, doing big things. And yeah, go check them out on Instagram. Go to their website, Focus Cube Habitats. Shout out to Jesse, the entire Frame Breeder crew, #1 stainless steel racks in the game since the 90s. Damn, gotta love it. Shout out to Jesse, man. Doing some work with him right now with some new rack builds. And I think me and the homie Matt Summers are going to go swoop our racks up here soon. Can't wait. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate your support. It means a lot. And definitely thank you for all your hard work and for being one of the leaders in an industry that is like booming. And for you to be a leader in that industry, it's pretty awesome. So shout out to Jesse. And talk about leaders and talk about, people who inspire me. One of these people for sure by far is my boy, Miguel Garcia, my road dog right here, always evolving pythons. Check him out on YouTube. Really awesome YouTuber. Really good collab. This guy just knows how to collab, man. He's awesome at what he does. Really good people person. Yeah, check out his Morph Market because he has amazing ball python projects going on. Want to just say shout out to the entire AEP family. Thank you for all your support. And then, yeah, appreciate Miguel Garcia. Thank you so much. Shout out to Alan at Amazing Basins. If you're highly into basins or you want to learn more about basins, I would go over to Instagram and go follow my boy Alan at Amazing Basins because this guy is gangster when it comes to breeding and working with basins. One of my inspirations by far. So go check him out. He's also working with some sick-ass ball pythons. And, yeah, appreciate your support, big bro. He's definitely somebody who I feel like is going to be a huge asset to this industry. Already is, but as the years go on, a lot more people are going to know about this guy right here. I can tell you that much. So thank you to my boy Alan. Appreciate your love and support. And shout out to Blake Stewart at Stewart Design, really making me to be excited to be a part of an industry wherein somebody Blake Stewart is going to people like Justin Kabelka's brand and Garrett Hartle. Cold-Blooded Cafe and rebranding them and coming out with something amazing. That's what this guy's doing. So if you're in this for life and you want to market yourself to the fullest potential, go see my boy Blake over at Stewart Design. Go see what he can do for you. Let him know your boy MJ sent you and come correct because he ain't cheap. But he's also the real deal Holyfield. You feel what I'm saying? So check him out. Blake, you're my boy. Thank you so much for all your support. And then I want to say shout out to one of my newest sponsors, something I'm proud of. I'm proud of all my sponsors, don't get me wrong, but man, this guy right here, Mark Bailey, he was very adamant about wanting to support my channel, and I'm not going to say no to a legend like this, not even a little bit. So added Mark to the lineup of sponsorships. Thank you so much, Mark Bailey. Anyone out there who's been involved with reptiles for a while knows who the fuck Mark Bailey is. And the guy smokes just as tough as I do, for fact. We were at Tinley, we smoking it up. So shout out to my boy Mark Bailey, Reptiles. Go check him out on Morph Market. He has a lot of his stuff on Morph Market. That's where you can get yourself a Mark Bailey production. So Mark Bailey Reptiles, yeah. And we were just talking about shows, man. Fuck, these shows rock. Reptile Super Show, Rami. Shout out to my boy Rami. Throws the sickest show on the West Coast. Pomona, Anaheim. There's Las Vegas now. Sacramento. Am I missing one? I don't know. Anyways, go check him out. Reptile Super Show. Appreciate my boy Rami for just doing this amazing event for all us herpers. And then shout out to one of the funnest, if not the best events to go to on the East Coast and Midwest. And that's the NARBC show thrown by Bob Ashley and Brian Potter. Those two guys right there are just fucking hitters. I mean, you got to think the power of just these three guys in the industry who bring together two of the biggest events, who bring the most breeders together and just create the best relationships. I'm telling you right now, we're going to talk about a little bit about what these shows have done for me so far in this amazing experience that I've had in reptiles in the last 4 going on 5 years. So I'm telling you right now, man, shout out to these three guys, Rami, Reptile Super Show, and then of course Bob Ashley and Brian Potter over at NARBC. I need some water. Hold on. Damn, I hope everyone's doing good, man. I feel like I can take my time. There's no guest. It's just me. So I ain't tripping, because it's going to get good tonight. I can tell you that. All right. One other thing, guys. A couple more things, but let's go ahead and all do ourselves a favor because, oh, come on, bro. Really? Let's do ourselves a favor here and let's head over to YouTube because we're going to head over to YouTube and we're going to type in US Art, okay? And US Art is definitely something that you guys should
everybody.
Ooh, hey, Garrett. How you doing, buddy? So let's go to US Art's YouTube channel right here and let's hit that subscribe button because I'm telling you right now, this is going to be perfect for people to stay on top of what's happening. There's so many questions out there. I got to admit, the amount of people who just started supporting US Art, some of them are clueless about so what's happening, right? I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I'm clueless, but I do stay on top of stuff like this that you see on top of the YouTube channel. So for people out there who want to stay on top of what they support, this is what you want to do. Go to YouTube, type in US Art at the top of the search field, and you're going to want to subscribe to the US Art YouTube channel. Shout out to my boy Phil Goss. Shout out to anyone out there who's out there fighting with us and helping US ARC take this shit to the top and making sure we keep our animal rights. Really appreciate it, man. And I want to say also, I just dropped the premiere of my most recent vlog. If you guys could also go to the Snake Trap Sessions vlogs and go to my most recent video that I just dropped. I just added 2 new species to the trap, man. A new project, whole new project. I'm so excited. All produced by my man Marcel Hawkins. And yeah, if you could read the title, I'm not going to say what it is, but it's right there, and you guys can go check it out. So please go subscribe to my new Snake Trap Sessions vlogs YouTube channel, because I'm coming out with 2 vlogs on that YouTube channel every week. I'm working very hard. So if you guys could do me a favor and subscribe to it and help me get my subs up and go get my views up, I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, what is good? Well, my early birds. All right, we're going to get into it. Before I do that, I just want to say hi to everyone's here. We got about 70 people in the building. Appreciate it. What's up, Don Lawyer? Thanks for being here. Julio Fulio, what's good, Julio Fulio? Thanks for being here. Trap Talk family. Or wait, hold on, real quick. Forgot. Wait, hold on. My bad. I got ahead of myself. For whatever reason, guys, if you want to see what I have going on as far as projects and whatnot, if you want to see, man, what is MJ breeding? What is this guy even doing? Well, go to Instagram and follow me at mjexoticscartal. Okay, that's my brand right there, where all my productions, everything comes from that. So go to Instagram, mjexoticscartal with an A, not an E, and then go follow the Trap Talk with MJ podcast Instagram page as well. That way you stay on top of every single episode that I come out with, and every single Trap Talk clip. Everything comes out of the Trap Talk with MJ podcast Instagram page. Shouts on my Twitch viewers. I do see my Twitch viewers going up. If you have Twitch out there, go subscribe to me on Twitch. Much love. If you would like to subscribe, if you like to support this channel more than a subscription, more than a like, if you have an important question for me, I'm going to do my best to be looking at the comments, but I'm going to be in the zone tonight. So I don't know how much I'll be looking at the live chats, but for whatever reason, if you have something important you want to ask me or throw out there, toss me a super chat. I'll for sure read it. And any super chat you throw gets directly sent to US ARC. Any other donation you'd like to send to me, fuck, I'm flattered. But if they do it, by the way, I don't say this for nothing, but if you're one of those awesome people who want to send me a donation and support this channel like that, then go to Exotics Cartel with an A, not an E, on PayPal, and shoot me whatever you'd like to shoot me. I'd appreciate that. And then shout to my forever building by the day Patreon family, Trap Talk Patreon family. You guys are my heart. I appreciate you guys so much. And that's growing by the day too, over 110 Patreon members. Fuck, I'm flattered, I'm telling you. But if you out there want to be a part of something that I consider a movement in this hobby, in this industry, the Trap family, man, go down to the Trap Talk Patreon family link. Join us trappers. You get tapped into a Discord. That's a channel full of a bunch of different stuff. Anywhere from how to take better care of your life, how to breed snakes, different types of species, all different types of species. Like the list just goes down on how many different species channels are in that Discord. But more importantly, man, we just all fuck with each other. It's something that we stay connected with. And every Sunday, not this Sunday, unfortunately, because I'm doing a solo tonight, but usually every Sunday we get together on Zoom sessions and we get face to face and we talk more, man. But if you want to get more out of this, if you feel like, man, I'm waiting around for these snakes to grow, I feel like I'm fucking just getting sick of this, because we'll talk about that too tonight. Sometimes waiting could get really, like, especially when you're like me and I don't like to wait, it could get, could fuck with your head and you just don't want to wait. But if you want to keep yourself busy, then you're going to want to join the Trap Talk Patreon family, because we all stay busy. We stay active in that bitch. So my trappers, my Patreon members, love you guys. You guys are my heart. Appreciate you. But early birds. Okay, my bad. Early birds, what is good? Nate Dogg, what is up, player? Trap Talk family member all day. Jacob, what is good? Civil Serpents. Just came over yesterday with the homie Antoine, and we went ahead and ultrasound some snakes. And what do you think, Jacob? Looks pretty good, right? I think we look pretty good this year. So we'll see. But thank you for cruising over, Jacob. Go give my boy Civil Serpents a follow. Eric's More Factory, what is good? Thanks for tapping in. Wes Carter, what is good? Thanks for tapping in. Wise Guy, what is good? Thanks for tapping in. Genomic, homie Jason, what is good? Thanks for tapping in. Jay Cox, what is good? Jay Cox, I feel it. Wait, that was weird. Thanks for tapping in. Jersey Guy Balls, what's up, player? Man, I had you confused with somebody else. I'm not going to lie. Pretty embarrassing. Khalil knows the story. There's another guy called Jersey Balls, and I hit him up. I'll tell you after the show, but I need to talk to you, not him. Anyways, shout out to my boy Jersey Guy Balls. Mad respect to him. Peter, what's up, Peter? I think he's from Norway. Got Norway in the building. Gotta love it when Europe's in the house for you. Appreciate it so much. Tori Miller, what's up, Tori Miller? Thanks for being here. John Wilcox, the homie John Wilcox, thanks for being here. Hannah Banana, flexing Texas all day, every day. Trap Talk family member all day. Calvin Garcia, Little Frijole, what is good? Trap Talk head of security right here. Trap Talk family member all day. Heathen Hattrick, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for tapping in. Trap Talk family member too all day. Mason Johnson, big homie in the building. Trap Talk family member all day. The homie Derek, what's up, Big D? Derek Pides in the building. Trap Talk family member all day. TriStar Morphs, what is good? The homie O'Malley, my big bro right here. See that right there? I don't have too many stickers because I do talk shit about your guys' sticker swaps, but I do keep the real ones, and that's my boy right there, Matt O'Malley Morphs. That's my boy. Thanks for being here, bro. Appreciate it. Max, what is good, Max? Thanks for tapping in. Who else is here? PD's Reptiles, what is good? Thanks for tapping in. Gray Rider Reptiles, Trap Talk family member all day, every day. Thanks for tapping in. Beast Morphs, what is good? Thanks for tapping in. Nate Dog Cats, what is good, player? Oh shit! Look who it is. Is it Wesley Levant or we got Deuce? Who's in the building from Straight Fire Reptiles? I need to know. Either way, I appreciate you. Whoever's here, the celebrity appearance award right now. I can tell you that right now. I don't know who's going to take it from the big dog, but thank you guys for being here. DNT Retix, the homie. What's up? Thank you. Is it Dax or Taylor? I don't know. Well, either way, I love both. Bods, what is up? Jeremy in the building. Trap Talk family member. Oh, by the way, both Trap Talk family members all day, every day. The homie Foster. What's up, Foster? Canadian Foster in the building. Canada in the building. Much love. I appreciate it. Achilles Morphs, what is good? The homie Brandon Wheeler. Brandon was rocking one of these awesome pocket tees. Go to my boy Marilia House on Instagram. And yeah, guys, guess what? Who wants one of these? Too bad you can't get a pocket tee because you're sold out. I fucking told you who wants a pocket tee. And if you didn't get one, you got slept on. You're going to see these all over the shows. And you're going to see people like fucking Marilia House rocking them on his page. And you're like, oh, fuck, how do I get one? Actually, I'm kidding. I got a couple sizes left. If you actually want a pocket tee, I have like, I think an XL, couple XLs, to like all big homie sizes. So big homies, I do got you still. But all you little scrawny, little fucking skinny ones, don't got no smalls, no mediums, no larges. You're fucked. I'm sorry. Lucas, wait, did I get you one though? My boy Lucas in the building. No, I did send you one. Right? Lucas, I sent you one. Because I'm going to feel bad. I would have to really get some more made just to my boy Lucas. He's a scrawny little homie, but it's my boy. Lucas, Cobra Keeper Jr. in the building. Thanks for being here. Seriously, Lucas, let me know if I sent you one or not, because I can't remember. My fucking... Matthew Summers, are you not on a date, Matthew? Jeez, I've been busting my boy balls lately about him having a new girlfriend. But I'm also very happy for him. I just hope she doesn't ruin what me and him have outside of... not that sounds gay, but nothing wrong with being gay. But I'm just sorry, Matt. Love you. Let's see who else is here. Ooh, Bubba in the building. What is good, Bubba? Wait, where'd that go? There he is. The homie Bubba in the building. Thanks for tapping in. Dave, right? I like to call you Bubba, but your name's Dave. David? You don't seem like a Dave or David. You seem like a Bubba for sure. Thanks for tapping in. Let's see. Who else is here? Ooh, the homie Joey. This guy's a player right here. Please, the Chondro Kid on Instagram. Go follow my boy right here. This is a good friend of Socrates, also a good friend of mine, and definitely somebody you're going to be hearing a lot more about in the future. Shout out to my boy Joey. Shout out to the homie Gary, Out of Space Reptiles. Thanks for tapping in. Morph Wizards Reptiles. Thanks for tapping in. BBM Reptiles. Thanks for tapping in. Gorgon Morphs. Thanks for tapping in. The homie Josh Fenelon. What is up, player? Thanks for tapping in. Hydroversion. I can't talk, bro. Hydrovision. I like it. Hydrovision. That's all I had to do is put the words together. I'm an idiot. Thanks for tapping in. Appreciate it. Dave Pothier. What is good? And Dave. Let's end. I'm going to end it right here with my homegirl, Chantel, because she's fucking just gangster. And we have some stuff working out in the future, near future. And I just want to say shout out to my girl, Chantel, Trap Talk fan member all day, every day. And thank you for your support. Wow. Done. I feel like I don't even need these because that's how like pumped up I am right now. Why am I so pumped up? Well, because, I don't know. I am somebody that just likes to talk. And I do talk when I have guests on here, but I am doing a lot of listening. I do my best not to cut people off. But that being said, what a hobby, what an industry. I love this. I'm not going to lie. This is probably this is by far the funnest time I've ever had in my entire life. And it's so much fun. It's so much positive that I have enough to focus on to not worry about other stuff that could maybe want you to not be in the hobby, or maybe just not want to be involved so much. Which I can understand how that could be. You know, if you're somebody who's really just tapped in with the animals and then you don't really have enough stuff going on to keep you busy, it could be easily like, things could easily happen to where you just want to say, fuck it, I'd rather just be by myself and just be with my snakes and do my thing. And that is a big portion of the hobby, not a big portion, but there's people out there who just rather not fuck with any of you guys, myself included, and just do their thing because of situations they either were in, things they've heard of, just like, you know, the negative stuff that I'm doing my best to not think about, right? But at the end of the day, this podcast being the podcast that it is, meaning no filter, I keep it real. I want to not expose, but I want to make shit clear to anyone out there on something that just doesn't fly right with me. I mean, I, at the end of the day, I feel like I have a platform where I should do it. And then also too, I feel like, especially because the last time I was wanting to bring somebody on who was in some hot water, okay? I don't want to say the guy's name because that guy is just he's not relevant to me no more. And the fact that I bring him up, not only does it piss other people off, but it gets him more recognition too. But I'm sure you guys could just put the dots together. But the last time I had somebody on who was in some hot water, I was shocked. I was like, how are you going to come after a whole state and like blame people and say that like you're idiots, or like, you know, not that he blatantly said that, but he was kind of making it seem that for them not being ready for a fucking disaster, you know, natural disaster to happen basically in the area. But anyways, so I wanted to bring this guy on to kind of see where his mindset was. Like, why? And this was somebody at the time who I was mentored by. I mean, I wasn't mentored as much by him at that point, but there was a lot of mentorship just recently previous to that moment, you know. And at the end of the day, yeah, he did help me. He helped me kind of get my feet wet, but he also helped me realize what type of breeders are out there and what kind of people are, you know. And I know how different people come and go, but he gave me an idea on what type of people are in this game. But anyways, I wanted to bring him on because I felt like it was important, right? And the fact that I have no ties to anything personal that he did to me, like meaning he didn't do anything wrong to me, but he did do a lot of wrong to people I care and love about in Texas. I fuck with Texas. My heart is heavy in Texas, especially because I got pictures being sent to me by people whose animals were like frozen. And I was like, ooh, man, that's fucking, like, I felt bad. You know what I mean? And I was kind of like, I was on edge because of that. So, but what I wanted to do was I wanted to bring people on that who I respect in the game and that he's affected, either talk bad about or just blatantly just always going after, right? And, you know, I found those two people, brought them on. But before me bringing them on, and whoever remembers this time, okay, before me bringing them on, I got so much hate on Facebook. People blatantly saying that I don't care for Texas. I don't care for the people of Texas. And this started a rally, right? It started with one or two people. And I will say I didn't help by me going after some people. Well, in response, you know, I basically went to, God, I blame myself. But I went to a Facebook group page, Python Region, probably one of the worst, ridiculous groups. And I'm going to fucking support why almost any ball python group on Facebook is a joke. It's fucking stupid. And it's crazy on how many big homies I know out there that stay on top. I don't get it. It's stupid. But anyways, hate, dude. Fucking pitchfork. Listen, you know who you are. You hit me up like, MJ, are you good? They're talking a lot of shit, man. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. And I don't give a fuck to this day on how you fucking fucked up Facebook people want to try to attack people before you even know what's going to happen. Okay? Like this, and I don't give a fuck about you people at all. And this is why I'm having this kind of energy right now, okay? But I had all these fucking people who had no idea what my podcast was about. I had these people who had no idea what I was about, who I am, what I was going to do, period. And they took all their focus off the guy who basically started the whole party. Let's call it a Facebook party, because to them, it's a party. They're excited. This is their life. Fuck yeah. I don't got nothing going on. Let's fucking tear people down. So they took their focus off him, put it on me. And this was the first time where I had to like basically mentally prepare myself to not get so wrapped up into what people are saying, because normally it's easy to ignore, but when you have people you love and look up to that are calling you and saying, yo, this is what's being said, it's like, fuck, you know? And then at the time, the guest I wanted to have on almost canceled on me. He's like, dude, I'm sorry, bro, but I'm telling me, and this is another thing why listen, I made amends. Since then I made amends with a lot of people, but there's some people out there I don't give a fuck about you. And the reason why, because they deliberately went out of their way, like as much as they can, powerful to my guest that was having that weekend, and telling them, do not go on this guy's podcast. He's a disaster. He's literally going to ruin your business. He's going to deteriorate everything you're doing. And he showed me screenshots, and, you know, and I know this fucking, I want, let's stay focused. So anyways, and that right there was like you got to be kidding me. Like, and guys, as much as I love my animals, I love my podcast because I worked hard for this shit. I know I'm not no fucking million fucking, like, I'm not making millions off the podcast. I'm not saying like that, but to me, this is my life right here. And when I have somebody has no idea who the fuck I'm all about, like this person who was going to the guest and saying all these things about me was basing all off of, because I wanted to bring that person on, not the guest, but the person who was, you know, getting hate on at the time, onto the show, right? But let it behold, luckily the guest, he was like, yo, I'll still go on the show, right? And I was like, yo, hear me out first, too. Let me fucking drop this episode and watch what happens. And then sure enough, I dropped that episode, and how many fucking people were eating shit out there? Were like, holy shit, MJ, that was amazing. I just didn't know. I'm sorry. And I get it, because it's easy to fucking fall in line with all those fucking toxic douchebags on Facebook. And it, you know, I had who I thought were friends who were like literally piggybacking on comments, talking shit too. And I went rogue, bro. I was like, okay, so these motherfuckers they must think that I'm gonna not bounce back from this, apparently, because this is all fun and games right now, right? So that being said, I'm not gonna lie, I told myself after that was all done, and to this day, there's fucking DMs I never even responded to or said, okay, we're cool or whatever, because every DM was the same. I'm sorry I didn't know. I'm sorry I didn't know. And it's all because you fucking fucked up mentally, people out there. And I'm fucked up too. So just so you know, when I say you're fucked up mentally, I'm on the same rogue as you, so I could call you out. But I'm saying you fucked up mentally, people out there would like to just jump to conclusion and hope to God that it is what you think it is, and not even just wait to hear it out. And I'm bridging. The reason why I'm saying this is because I'm bridging to the episode that was supposed to happen tonight with my man, Bob Clark. Oh, be careful. If I say my man, Bob Clark, I'm going to have fucking people saying he's my best friend, because that's what was happening, apparently, because I wanted to have Bob Clark on my show. He's an inspiration to me. He's my idol. He's like my friend, you know, and you know, apparently I sell snakes with him. Wow. Okay. And all these people know these things about me, right? And that I only want to bring him on the show to expose terrible animal keeping behaviors and all this. And it just like, here we go again. But this time it was on Instagram. It was on my own post. Like I just, shit, you know, hold on. Let's look at it. Hold on. Just so you guys kind of, here's a taste. And, you know, I just realized the whole, if you restrict people, they could stop. They can't comment no more. And so, yeah, you know, I just restricted them after a while. But let me just kind of just tell you the how this went down. Okay, so here I am waking up one morning, and yeah, let's see. I don't know if you guys could read that, but funny that you're still ducking the fact that you attacked someone for exposing your friend for selling. You hear that? Exposing your friend. So Bob Clark's my friend. You guys who know me out there know that Bob Clark's my friend, right? So anyways, exposing your friend for selling IBD positive animals, yet have time to post this and attack a woman. I attacked a woman. All right. And, you know, listen, at the end of the day, MJ's going to respond. Okay. And I thought I was being very proper MJ here, you know, because I was telling her just to get off my page. Apparently she's upset because this girl that, you know, I don't want to say her name because who knows what she would try to do if I said her name. Right. But this girl who has this big tiff, and, you know, I'm not going to say it's nothing to be upset about. Like, dude, at the end of the day, nobody should receive a fucking animal that dies. That's fucked up. And that should be settled. And there's ways of settling it, right? But this right here, jumping on someone who has no involvement in this scenario, all I'm trying to do is just do my podcast, right? And by the way, this show is not making my podcast, by the way. It's not like, oh, fuck, my career's over now. Fucking. But let's read the next comment. You're so butthurt over not getting the interview with Bob Clark. Yeah, while he's selling sick animals with proof in the necropsy, instead of doing research, you choose to simp. I'm a simp. Jesus Christ, you seen how hot my wife is? I am not a simp. And attack my friend when you're idle. Bob Clark's my idol! What the fuck? Dude, this is put your mindset where these people are thinking right now. Okay, hold on. When your idol is paying hush money to hide positive IBD cases. I wonder why that is. So first off, if you think that was, if you think me calling a girl, and I'll call a guy a spaz too. I am a spaz myself, clearly. But if you think me calling your friend a spaz is attacking, god damn, you are not ready for a real attack. You'd probably fucking roll over and die if I were to really attack you verbally, because I will fucking verbally just destroy you. But I'm not going to. You're already destroying yourself. And I'm kind of just making a case here, okay? Because she goes on and on and on and on. And sure enough, right? Look who happens to want to touch in on the subject. And it looks like she was right there ready to go. And I'm not going to say her name, like I said, but there's her screen name right there. But boy, she had stuff to say, right? First thing she says is that she sent me all this proof to my DM. I go to my DMs, there's no DMs. Wow, what do you know? Fuck. But anyways, this just seems like it's a fucking puppet show at this point, okay? Just like all the other people who want to make something out of nothing. And I'm not saying receiving a dead animal is something out of nothing, but hey, I remember losing my fucking first animal. I remember getting fucked by my first breeder. You think you're the only one who received a fucking animal in the mail and it died on you from some fucked up disease? Like, hello? And yeah, you know what? He's somebody who's been in this game long enough where you should have been careful. Like, people ask me, why don't you buy from Nerd, MJ? Well, I don't know. How long has Nerd been around for? A long fucking time. So I'd rather not. Who knows what the fuck is going on in there? I don't know. I'm not accusing of anything, but who fucking knows? If I was really into retics and mainlands, would I ever get a retic from fucking prehistoric death? No. What the fuck? When you go to Yelp and you want to read reviews, okay, and you see how someone had a terrible experience somewhere, and let's just talk about food because I love food. But let's say you have a terrible experience, or somebody has a terrible experience at somewhere you want to go eat at. Isn't that going to have an effect on you wanting to eat there? I would hope so, especially if there's multiple reviews, okay? What do we have in this day and age for reviews? Just Morph Market, I guess, right? But there's other ways of getting people's attention on a matter, right? I see people all the time that come together and say, hey, so-and-so got effed by this breeder. I see people being called out all the time, and I think that's okay. You should call people out. If you are getting scammed by somebody taking advantage off an animal sale, a piece of shit person like that, fucking call them out, dude. But come together with people. Who are you to say I'm going to go to PETA? Who the fuck were you at all, period? Were you ever a reptile person? Did you ever even love animals? Are you a dog person? Do you like fish? Because PETA don't like any of that. And you want to go to them? Okay, now I will say this girl who threatened, I will say, fuck, no, she didn't just threaten Bob Clark to go to PETA because she threatened the whole fucking hobby if that's the case. You report one person, all eyes on us now, okay? So that being said, right, this person did eventually DM me back. She DM'd me and she openly admitted saying that I was told I should have went to PETA, but now I'm realizing I shouldn't go. And when the representative at PETA emailed me, I didn't email her back. So you got a response. You got somebody at fucking PETA to respond to your fucking email that who knows what you already said to the story. It wasn't like an inquiry. Can you reach out to me? You probably fucking spelled the whole story to her. Fucking Netflix documentary original, dude. Because of your fucking old, like, oh my, a snake fucking died. Who gives a fuck? I got fucking 10 snakes in the freezer that died on me. Am I going to go say, fuck all you guys? Let me go to PETA? What a selfish fucked up thing to do. And I get really defensive, aggressive when you fuck with things that I love. These animals changed my life for the fucking best. And now I'm going to have some fucking weird spaz person threatening to go to PETA because of one bad experience with Bob Clark, which apparently, I don't know this, but apparently Bob Clark has had multiple horror story experiences. So why don't you fucking do your research before you buy from somebody? And if you don't do your research and the animal dies, don't ever go buy the animal again. Stop fucking creating drama. Like you could, dude, there's just ways of doing things. And this, like, what kind of world are we living in where a reptile keeper wants to go to PETA? Like, what the fuck? Like, when is it going to be enough? Like, when? And what's crazy is there's other, as you guys can see on that post, other reptile keepers who support her decision on going to PETA. These are not our people. Oh, you see what I'm saying? So if you're out there are like, MJ, I love your trap talk, and you're on this fucking girl's side right here, I hope to God I find out who you are. So I could block you. Like, I don't want any of you kind of people associating with in my life whatsoever, because you are the fucking problem. For you not to want to settle things in-house and you want to go to PETA, say, fuck Phil Goss, fuck US Art. Let's bring the enemy in. Let's bring them inside. Holy shit, you got to be kidding me. I'm sorry, man. And to also lead to this fact, I had a lot of people reach out to me about Bob Clark, like homies, like big homies. You know what I'm saying? People, and when I say big homies, people who've been doing this for a long time, I look up to them. So if you're like fucking, just can't understand what big homie means, that's what big homie means for you slow motherfuckers out there. But I had big homies reach out to me saying, it's really unfortunate. And this, tough to hear this, but they tell me, it wasn't more than one person, that it's very unfortunate that somebody that they look up to like Bob Clark has created such a name for himself at this point, right? And, if that's really the case and all these things are true, and, and as far as not only this case with this girl in this IBD situation, but all the other stories, dude, add it to the fucking list. That's one other breeder who's been in this game for years, who don't give a fuck about the animals and is just selling shit. So stop buying from him. Why is it so hard to stop buying from people? I feel like it's impossible to do something in this fucking hobby to get boycotted from getting sales. Like, it don't matter what you do. Like, honestly, that fucking piece of shit who killed Ben Rennick could come out and start a reptile page and sell snakes. I don't even want to say that fucking bitch's name. But seriously, I feel like that's how fucked up things are. That's how, like, and honestly, don't blame anyone but yourself, all right? It's like the people who keep buying snakes from underground reptiles, and then they're pissed off wondering why their animals die. And here's another thing. If you're so upset for the animal, okay, you out there who was trying to boycott Bob Clark, if you out there are so just upset that animals could be sold and die, why don't you go boycott Pet's fucking Smart and Petco? Add them to the list. Why don't you go fucking get on their case too while you're at it? I'm not saying, let Bob pass. No, fuck, go after Bob if that's what you need to do, if that's the case. But why don't you go after the other fucking people who are selling dead animals all the time? Like, I remember even being involved in the fucking hobby, even becoming a herper, even though I don't herp, but I keep herps. But even before being involved, I knew things die from Petco. Oh my God, I remember being in high school, buying a gecko. Like, dude, what is wrong with Petco? Like, but here they are, leading fucking industry in the pet world. Don't give a fuck about US Art. Don't care about us as keepers, the ones who do this for full time. They don't, if anything, they don't want, it's weird. Who knows? But, dude, like, can we connect the dots here? Like, please. And might get me in trouble. I don't care. But there are huge names that are said on this podcast. Legendary names, and I call them legends. They are legends, but they provide animals to Petco. You know what I mean? And who knows if they support US Art, like you're supporting two different ends. I'm just literally venting and sharing my train of thought, or how I'm puzzling all this shit together on these current events. Because these current events, man, like, there's always gonna be a piece of shit breeder out there. Like, let's just say Bob Clark does fucking just hide under the rock and he's done. Closes his doors. No more animals. You think that's the end of dead animals being shipped? You think that's the end of people getting fucked over by breeders? Really think about it. I don't know. I'm going to get to some of the live chats real quick, but I'm literally just, I'm at all because I'm not going to share the DMs, but before I was open up to talk to this girl because I just wanted to see her fucking like, what do you have to say about just you? I want to hear what your explanation is, train of thought of why you would want to just go to PETA. And she, you know, obviously didn't want to, you know, her main excuse was because people were telling her she should do that. What kind of fucking people, reptile people you hang out with? You see what I'm saying? Dude, what the fuck? So either way, all I'm saying is that for me to be judged, again, for wanting to bring a guest on, which I have no ties to Bob Clark. Okay? 0 ties. You guys know who I fuck with out there. You guys know who I love. How many times have you said, or how many times people who listen to this podcast, how many times have you guys heard me say, oh, I love Bob Clark? Not that listen, I'm just saying in general, I don't know shit about Bob Clark. I just started talking to him. Okay? And I'm being cool with him because I don't know. I'm not going to be a dick to the guy. I don't know anything. And there is 2 sides to every fucking story. I don't care what evidence you have. I don't care what you have to say. When somebody goes to court or shit hits the fan, there's 2 sides to every story. All right? And he's not ducking or anything. He has fucking legal advice that told him not to come on the show right now and just to give a little bit of time. So he will come on the show. He's going to come on 110%. You know? And like I have nothing against the guy because I don't know anything about him. And if you don't know anything about him, or if you personally have not been affected, then you should fucking chill too. And just chill. All right? Put your fucking pitchforks down. God damn, man. Like, there's a lot of people who just can't deal with this kind of stuff, and they fold and they break. Not me. You come at me, I'm coming at you fucking hard. Like, I'm built for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to be clear too. I don't care who you are. If you are my homie, and there's something that needs to be addressed, and it's fucked up, I will address it. Look at the guy I was talking about the last situation with Texas. He was my friend, and I still did that to him. I don't give a fuck. There's no more brushing shit under the rug with me, personally. You could do it all you want. Once I hear some shit, I ain't brushing shit under the rug. And that's a fact. You can fucking write that one down. MJ is not brushing anything under the rug. Especially, I'm just saying, mainly animal related. You see what I'm saying? I'm sticking to my guns, dude. All right? You will never, ever see me at a party putting my arm around Jay Brewer in my life. I'm telling you right now. I don't give a fuck how, big my following gets. I don't care, ever. If you do something that I don't respect because you're a fucking neglector or you're not doing something that could better us as an industry and as a hobby, if you're pulling us back, I don't fuck with you at all. Don't say hi to me. And listen, and I will say respect to anybody out there who don't like me and who keep it 100. Good for you. God damn, you must live. I can tell you what, somebody who sticks to their gun like that live a happy life because they're not fake. You know, and I know I was going to get to the live chats, but doing my other topic of this fucking industry, just how fake it is. It's two-faced, fake. You know, you have people who influence you to think one way and then they go, do the opposite and collab with the person. And that kind of shit makes me want to just say, fuck everybody. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Because when you get me on your side on something and I believe on it, especially like an animal neglector, right? Once you introduce me to an animal neglector and I'm like exposed to it, meaning I have GERD. But meaning I'm exposed to it, right? I'm never going to let that go. I'm not. So for me to see that and then see that the person who told me about this is like homies with them still, it's like that. I just don't get that. And that's just one example of many things. Like once you create my head to think a certain way and there's proof behind it, there's no going back. I'm not going to say, well, fuck it. Let's just let it go. Nah, dude, that's been the whole thing of this hobby for many years. Just let it go. Or, hey, that's a big name right there. Let's not make a big deal. Or just the person not being heard out. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit. If this platform is going to be blowing up the way it is, you better get your shit together. That's all I got to say. Because I am not fucking around no more, bro. And honestly, if I'm going to support US Arc and get a bunch of my trappers and new fucking people to this channel to support US Arc, and you want to battle, you want to go heads up against us and pull some fucked up shit, we're going to war. Best believe it. And once I fucking find out any of you guys are being fake to me, just know once I get cold, I get cold. You know what I'm saying? So just keep it 100. Not only with like me or your friends or just keep it 100 to yourself. Seriously, go do some fucking soul searching. Anyone out there, just go do some soul searching. What's up with the comments? Who's here right now? I just want to say shout out to everyone who's listening to my rant. I don't know how this is going. 45 minutes of just me fucking going off, but honestly, I feel good. I feel like this is something I've been hoarding inside myself for a while. Just because, you know, I don't like it when my character is attacked. Like I don't, especially when I'm like, you guys know, I'm transparent. I keep it 100 all the time. I have nothing to hide. I'll talk about how big of a piece of shit I used to be, and I still am a piece of shit sometimes. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the thing is, I own up to everything that I shouldn't be doing, or if I fuck up on. You know what I'm saying? I wake up looking to fuck up. Sounds weird, right? But I'm just saying, like, this collection, like my biggest drive right now is to how to better myself to be a better animal keeper. So every day I'm looking for little things on how I could fix. And obviously, the more animals I add, the more busier I'm going to be. But I like that kind of lifestyle. I want to only continue to evolve. Once you get a taste of evolving, like I'm talking about, once your life really starts taking a better turn for the better and you get a taste of it, it gets addicting. And you only want to focus on getting better and better and better. And that's where I'm at right now. I don't give a fuck about nothing but getting better. And yeah, that's all I got to say, man. But I just want to say shout out to everyone who tapped in. I mean, also real quick, I hope everyone's breeding season's going good. But this whole time I'm talking about industry fucking events. But breeding wise, I'm so excited, guys. Let me just tell you how excited I am for this year's breeding year, because, you know, I have super dwarf eggs due in like 3 days. Shout out to my boy Andrew Acevedo. But I have 2 of his productions that hatched out. That laid 32 eggs, 28 left inside the incubator. And I'm super excited to kind of see what it's like to hatch out a super dwarf reticulated python. Very excited for that. The boa project is going to be dropping in probably the next, what's today's date? The 10th. So 15 more days. And then I should have some boa babies. Like, and I'm not going to lie, like there's a lot of things, other things I'm nervous about. Like I have 2 chondro pairings right now that look pretty good. And I am nervous about that. But the boas, man, I don't know. I have so many people who've told me really like heartbreaking things about boas, you know, and like how a lot of them try it and something happens where females die, babies die, and it's just like a lot of death. It's basically another chondro situation. So I don't know what to expect. No expectations. I'm just prepared for like either slugs or to fuck up somehow, knock on wood. But this is how it goes, man. Especially when it's your first time doing things, man. Like I mean, this is my 3rd attempt at getting a chondro clutch. My first 2, I mean, I was lucky to get 1 out of each clutch to go, which I don't feel like they were meant to go. The first one, yes, but the second one, Chopo 2.0, nah, bro, sorry. But I don't know. It's exciting. It gets me exciting. And then that kind of leads me to why I feel like people should work with more than just one species of snakes. You know, it just keeps you like just, I don't know, it keeps you diverse, right? And I shout out to my boy Victor, but my boy Victor, who got me really started with ball pythons and like hooked me up with my first breeder female and whatnot, he then dropped off false water cobras. And I was like, what am I going to do with these? Even though I thought they were sick. The false water cobras are cute, but they don't really look like much as babies. It's like this little brown little baby, right? And so he's like, trust me, in 4 years, these things, he's like 4 or 5 years, these things will be ready to breed and they're gonna look sick. He's like, these are super hypo and hypo. And I'm like, what? Like, and sure enough, like watching the growth of those 2 snakes, and people who follow me for years know that fucking those super hypo false water cobras are amazing. But that just created such an excitement, you know, that led to just the next species, right? Which was, I don't know, who knows, emerald or something. But keeping yourself diverse in a game like this will keep you ready for anything. And when I say ready for anything, like the market changes, you know what I'm saying? You know, ball pythons are hot, but what if you had something that was getting just as hot? Or what if you had something that got even hotter once that other thing that was hotter wasn't so hot? You see what I'm saying? So I'm not saying, you know, keep as many ball pythons as boas. Like, no, but I mean, the way my room and the way my collection is set up is so fun. It's fucking fun as fuck. People who come over here just, I'm not here to brag, but I'm saying people are just like, they're stoked when they come over because we go from one species to the next. And yeah, man, I mean, I think it's awesome. So just think about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about dabbling into something else, and not even to breed, like just have it, like just something to grow up. And I feel like you'll create like more love for not only the reptile industry as a whole, but just for like even the ball pythons. It's I want to say it's kind of like cheating, but it's like, oh fuck, you love something for so much and you go, oh, I forgot about this, and then you go love that, right? So but yeah, I just want to say shout out to everyone in the why who knows why she's laughing, but definitely somebody I really look up to right here. Even though she can be very like, I don't want to say like a bitch, but yeah, she could be a bitch. But it's my girl right here, Megan Conda. She came on the show, and I thought that was amazing because she's somebody who's been tapped into this game for quite a while. And, she works with animals that could easily be neglected. Like, she has these really big, gorgeous animals, and she could easily be a piece of shit keeper. And she's really not even a little bit. She's really about this shit. And, and she's a female, female power, girl power, which, to bring a female keeper like this to my channel, where I'm always looking for female keepers. Hey, shout out to my female keepers out there. If you want to come to this show and I have not hit you up yet, hit me up. I want more female fucking girl power on this show. Like my girl Megan from Mega Conda. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is here. Mountain Dude Mining. What a sick name. I like that name. Oh, what's up, Brian? Mommy Brian. I'm not gonna lie, I did ask Brian earlier today if he wanted to, like, hey, you want to hop on and kind of talk on this matter? And he's a family guy killing it. And thank you, Brian. I got it, bro. I don't know how I did, but I'm liking it. This is good. I will say Brian is somebody who I used to always watch just go solo on a podcast. And I used to wonder how he could do it, because it is kind of nerve-wracking, I feel like, when you just want to go by yourself, especially when you don't have anything to really talk about. But I had stuff to talk about. And now I'm, just kind of winding down this episode, just kind of just debriefing with you guys, because at the end of the day, like, I love what this industry has done for me. Like, it's put me in a position where this is my full-time job now. I'm very blessed, breeding reptiles. Doing this is a full-time thing. I wake up and I go straight. Well, I do my affirmations, but it's my affirmations are during the trap. I'm around my reptiles 24/7, it feels like. And what a life. I fucking love it. If I could help anybody out there get to that goal, if that's something they want to do, because I know what it's like working for corporate America. I know what it's like to be put in a position where you're better than someone else, but you're not sucking enough corporate dick to move up the ladder. And you're like, fuck that. I don't want a penis. I don't want that in my mouth. I mean, for real, though, there's people who are built for that life. And this country was built off cocksuckers. Shout out to Joey Diaz. But seriously, this country is built off fucking people sucking each other's dicks and wanting to get them to, move up the ladder and shit on the little person doing the harder work. That's corporate America. I'm not built for that. I want to make money for myself. I want to write my own checks. And the reason why I think the only reason why I kept the job for so long throughout my life is because I was always in sales. Once I got into management, that's when everything went to shit, because I had to worry about other people, and people are fucked up. You can't control somebody's motivation all the time. And especially when there's like no money involved, like it was fun to manage people in a sales team, right? But when you manage a bunch of people who get paid minimum wage, how do you motivate that? And think about the people who are working minimum wage in San Diego. Like, no offense, but fuck, bro, it's not easy. Like, I'm just glad I'm not there no more, man. God bless. I love my wife. I love I love everyone who supports me. Like, you have no idea the fire that's built inside me. Some of you do. Some of you guys know how fucking fired up I am all the time. But I'm going to ride this shit to the fucking end, to the wheels pop, until fucking MJ's 6 feet under. I'm telling you right now. All because of how you guys support me. So I got to say thank you to all of them in support. It means a lot. Brian Cusco, I will say, this guy right here, man. Like, this is somebody who has inspired me. Like, as much as I say Miguel's inspired me, he's like my Miguel for YouTube and podcasting. Like, that's what Brian Cusco has been to me personally. And I can't edit anywhere nearly as good as Cusco. I can't do sick thumbnails like him. But the fact that I could just put content out, and he's here and giving me props and giving me support, I'm so inspired by that. So Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate you. Arthez, Trap Talk family member all day. Fuck Facebook, toxic peeps, US ARC every day. Yep, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Bill Stiegel in the building. All right, so guys, check it out. Let's talk a little bit about some fun stuff going down, okay? So Patreon members, I want to do so much for you guys, right? Because I do have over 100 Patreon members. It is growing by the day. Last year, I had this thing called the Trap Barbecue, and it was awesome. We had about 60 people at the show. I mean, at the event. Brian Cusco was there. He was supposed to play a live event or play a live set, but what I'm trying to get at this year, it's not the Trap Barbecue. It is Trap Fest 2022. Brian Cusco will be playing a live set. Bill Stiegel will be in attendance, along with many other heavy hitters in the game. Trap Fest 2022 is not to be slept on. Fucking Patreon invite only. And of course, any guest that's been on this show, more than welcome to go, or excuse me, more than welcome to come, because it's going to be right here on the Trap compound. 1 acre of just madness, and it's going to be sick, man. Catering, all that stuff. So if you want to be a part of that, go down to the Trap Talk Patreon link, join the Patreon family, and then, yeah, there's already details in the Discord about it, so I can't wait. But Bill, I cannot wait to get my homie Bill Stiegel out here and get him to eat some real Mexican food and not that Tex-Mex, because apparently Tex-Mex is better than San Diego Mexican food. Yeah, Brett Bender. Where you at, Benny Bender? I wonder if Benny's in the building after that rude comment on Facebook. And I know there's people out there who truly feel like Tex-Mex is better than Mexican food, because I've seen other, like, I think there was a food Facebook group about food and stuff like that, and somebody was going in about Tex-Mex, and it's always somebody who's never had San Diego Mexican food, like, right, that to always say that their Mexican's better, that their Mexican food's better, but it's never the case. You come to me and I take you on this VIP taco tour, I'll take you to a couple of my spots, and it's over. It's a wrap. So the fact, and I love that, that's something I look forward to. I love feeding people what I love to eat, because I feel like I eat the best food. I'm just very cocky with it like that. Shit. But Bill, I can't wait. I got these wristbands with your name on it. Much love. And then the homie Alex. Is this Alex? Alex, yeah, your homie Alex? It doesn't look like it. Anyways, thanks for tapping in. I appreciate it, man. Let's see who else is here. Damn right. When I started 4 years ago, I got to Leo, Spot Nose, Het Clown, female, and turned out to be a boy, and then the guy blocked me. Yeah, bro. You see what I'm saying? But that's like, okay, it takes a lot of balls to do that nowadays, because if you're trying to create a name for yourself, it's so easy to be fucking thrown under the bus like that. And I guarantee that this fucking douchebag who did this to you, 41 South, he still sells snakes. You know what I'm saying? But there's also something you guys need to realize and let take its course. And I'm telling you this because I know from experience. Remember I was telling you I've been a big piece of shit, you know, majority of my life, the things that I'm not happy about. Karma is a real motherfucker. Karma is a real thing. It catches up with people, especially when you want to finally become better at yourself. Like, once you want to get your life back on track, you have to pay your dues of all the fucked up shit that you've done. And I'm telling you right now, it's real. So let karma take its course. Somebody does a douche-ass move like sell you a boy and then doesn't fix it or doesn't want to talk to you about it or anything, bro, it's all good. Let your homies know, you know, maybe do a you know, story post like, yo, look at this guy. What a joke. Like, what kind of business is that? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you're that kind of breeder where you don't want to fix a simple customer service, you know, especially if you're a big breeder, right? Who cares if the snake's 5Gs? And I know people out there selling 5G snakes who will refund a 5G snake if there's an issue. Here, take your money back. No problem. Because that's good business, especially if it's within that window, right? I'm not saying, you know, you're going to get a refund after having a snake for 30, 60 days. It depends on how it works. You know what I'm saying? But anybody who's really looking to do this for a living or just have a brand, okay? I know there's people who seems like they do this for a living, but they got 9-to-5s. But anyone who's looking to do this and represent themselves as a business fucking person, business, I don't want to say man because there's women too, right? But just to be a business person that's the most pettiest thing in the world, to not take care of a customer service situation like a refund, or if somebody's unhappy because the way the snake looks and it's like day one or something. Just, dude, why even go there? Why even have that issue? Why be cheap? Like, when you know you have that money just sitting in your PayPal, shoot it back. Give me that fucking snake back. Who cares? Keep it moving. Because I feel like as much as us buyers should keep it moving, meaning all these breeders who do dirty ass sells and we have to take it up the ass and say, fuck, nothing we could do about it. You fucking breeders, the ones who happen to sell to a customer who's not happy, if you have to take it up the ass and take the shipping, then do it too. Be the better person. Show that you're a fucking businessman or woman, and that like it's not a big deal. Like it's nothing. Send it right back. Because I've dealt with people like that. It's like, wow, I'll always do business with that people. Miguel, class act like that. Are you kidding me? Miguel, don't get me started about like Miguel is like probably the most generous guy I've ever done business with. I can tell you, and he doesn't really do business with me. I can't. It's so hard to get snakes with him. Maybe because he always hooks it up, but that guy has been so generous to me to the point where it has inspired me to not really give a fuck who fucks with me or who doesn't, because I got Miguel. You see what I'm saying? And honestly, Miguel's one of many inspirations that I have. And I have been taking care of other breeders have taken care of me, but that makes me want to take care of other people. And I feel like if you've had a name in this game for a while, you know, have that fucking JD Power customer service. Just take care of it. Like seriously, don't be a fucking little Sally. Like, you know, block the person or just not simply take care of it. Like even if it doesn't make sense, you know, like. I mean, case by case, like I said, if an animal dies on you after 2 months of having it and you want your money back, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. That's just, you got to take that loss and keep it moving. But if it's something as whereas you sold them a snake that it shouldn't be, you know, that's not the snake or it's not the sex, or it's something where it's legit, like, hey, this isn't what it's supposed to be, then just take it back and be the bigger person. Not about be the right person and just take it back, you know? And yeah. And again, anyone out there who happens to get in this situation, it's real simple. Never buy a snake from them again. Tell your homies, do a story post, keep it moving. Don't dwell on it. Keep it the fuck moving. Money comes just as quick as it goes, okay? So if you want to sit there and fucking cry that your life is over a $600 snake, $1,200 snake, $5,000 snake, I don't give a fuck. I dropped stupid money in this game and lost. It comes back. It comes back, dude. And if you can't handle a loss, then get the fuck out. Go collect mineral rocks. Go do something else that doesn't die on you. There's plenty of other hobbies out there. You know what I'm saying? Go be a chess player. That's sick. Serious. I wish I was good at chess, but I'm not. I'm just saying, if you can't handle taking a loss and you want to bring others down with you with your negativity and your sadness, my God. God is good. All right, let's see. I just want to end. I want to end this with a couple of sick ass super chats. My boy, the General, Martin Morse. This guy's been with me since fucking the grinding day. I mean, my days are grinding even harder, but I'm talking about. I knew this guy when I had 200 followers or something like that, and he's been somebody who I look at this guy as a brother, and he's laying low and he's really living the best days of his life right now with his grandkids. So I want to say respect to my boy, the General. Even though he's not active, he's still around and he's still the motherfucking General. It's my boy right here, Martin Morris. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot, General. Ooh, look at Lone Star. Hey, you should be getting your shirt, big dog. Dude, Lone Star 4X. Did I send you a 4X or 5X? I don't know. You got your size, bro. I hope you, that was a custom order for Lone Star right there. And then your wife has her shirt. So if you guys could do me a favor, please rock those shirts next time I see you. I know you guys like the match and you know, maybe get black and white Nikes, but please rock this shirt. It really makes MJ happy when I see hitters in the game like yourselves wear shirts that I give you guys. Like look at this guy, Gary Shavino. I love this guy, man. What does he say? MJ has more passion in his little pinky than I have in my enormous peep. Wow. Gary Shavino. Gotta love the guy. I'm telling you right now, you want to talk about inspiration. This guy's penis is enormous. I hope someday. Actually, hold on. I'm part of a gang called the BD Gang, and Socrates is the leader of it. We'll talk a little bit later, but Gary Shavino, definitely a huge inspiration. And, you know, I was talking earlier about what shows have done to me and what they've done for me, right? And so many things, like, you know, going back to Miguel, I've seen Miguel, how he used to do shows when he was doing shows, and it was the most inspiring, fun thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I wanted that life. So now I'm living that life, and one of my stories that I will hold to me, like no matter what happens to me, like, you know, if I'm unable to go to as many shows and whatnot, not that I'm saying that's going to happen, but I have certain things that I've already experienced at shows that I'll never forget. And meeting Marshall Mendez, and I already met Marshall Mendez. Wait, was that before or after Tinley? I can't remember. Shit. Oh, it was after Tinley. So yeah, meeting Marshall Mendez at the Banana Bar and meeting Gary Shavino at the same night with my wife. And to make it even better, like, I'm like, wow, dude, we're kicking it with Gary and Marshall. You know, Louie and Gary were talking most of the time about fucking business shit. And I was like, dude, this is so heavy. So anyways, Gary, I appreciate all the inspiration. I do appreciate how amazing this guy's YouTube content is. I'm very stubborn. I'm very like, it's easy for me. Like, I'll subscribe to your shit, but I'm not going to probably watch your shit. I'm just going to be honest, because I got so many other things. Like, I'd rather watch something that I'm like, whoa, what is this? And Gary Shavino, man, this guy's right here. I'm telling you, like, he has the type of reptile content that only he could do because of the shit he's working with and because of his experience. It's not watered down. It's not phony. It's not Discovery Channel or another Discovery shit. It's just a real deal Holyfield Gary Shavino. So please do me a favor, guys. Go to YouTube and go to GS Reptiles and go subscribe to my man Gary Shavino on YouTube, because he's killing it. And Gary, please keep it up. I love your videos. They're amazing. I do want to say I want more of them, but I know how hard it is in general just to post. So just do your thing. You're doing it. Thank you so much. And I appreciate your support, Gary Shavino. And let's see. Who else is here? Father, son, what's up? I love MJ. Not many will keep it real. I appreciate you, bro. You know, honestly, like, I don't know how to explain how much easier it is to keep it real than to put a fucking front on. I feel like I'm doing myself no justice by faking the fucking funk. I'd rather just be real. Even if they're not gonna like what they're gonna hear, at least you're not lying about it. Because what if you get caught lying? That's even worse. Just keep it real. Keep it a buck. Keep it like my boy Levan says. Keep it a buck. That's it. Let's see. Mike Monner's in the building. Just put 13 banded sulfur eggs in the incubator. Uncle Stefani. This guy is gangster as fuck. It's my boy right here, man. Shout out to one of my monitor mentors as well. And if it's anything that makes me happy to be a part of the industry because the people were involved, it's because of people like Mike and his family. Always a pleasure seeing you guys at shows. And yeah, one love to you guys. Let's see. Ooh, look at this. Look who's here. My boy, Andrew Acevedo. I love this guy, bro. Hey, if you guys want to blame anybody on who hooked MJ up to all these people, or basically who hooked MJ up with Forrest, meaning who taught MJ about Forrest? It's this guy right here. So I owe a lot of my success on who I know and who I'm connected with and who I brought on the podcast relates to my boy Andrew Acevedo. It's my boy right here, man. He puts up with me. And he's really a fucking good person, really good. Like, if you want to talk about somebody who's really about the animals, doesn't care about, what your Instagram following looks like, doesn't care about what your content looks like. What are you doing for the animal? How can you be a better animal keeper? He'll let you know how you could do that. And he's done his work, done his research, always fucking doing his research. That's my boy, Andrew Acevedo. Thanks for being here, bro. It really means a lot. Let's see. All right, let's see who else. Oh man, and I want to say shout out to my homie Angel, sick ass hydro flask. I jacked this fool's hydro flask. Well, really, he left it here, right? And I last time I had a hydro flask, I left it at the gym, and I really missed hydro flask. So my boy Angel came down and bought some snakes a few months back, and he left it. And it was like 4 or 5 months later, and I was so parched, I was so thirsty, and I had to leave the house. And this thing was just winking at me. So I washed the shit out of it because I don't know if this motherfucker was. I saw a little thing on his corner of his lip last time I saw him. So I was like, what? So I, alcohol and all that. I'm just kidding. He had nothing. But yeah, shout out to my boy, my Hydro Flask sponsor right there. It's Reptile Club 310. All right. Hold on. I got to get to these super chats before I end this live, guys. So we'll see who's that. Oh, hey, is this Deuce? Deuce, I saw you, Deuce. It's the homie right here. He's the CEO of Straight Fire Reptiles. This is Straight Fire Jr. in the building. What's up, Deuce? This is my boy right here. Thanks for tapping in. Means a lot. And yeah, let's see. Reptilian Exotics, what is good? Here's Brett Bender. What do you know, you sick bastard? Jeez. I know you're always busting my balls, Benny Bender, but that whole Tex-Mex better than San Diego Mexican food. And that makes me mad because you avoided me when you came and visited San Diego. I was going to take you to some amazing fucking Mexican restaurants, and you didn't want to have to deal with that. Look at the homie right here, William. That's my swole dog right here. What's up, William? 100% variety is the spice of life. The only thing I will challenge with what you just said is I think anyone who gets malicious, rares, or malicious? I'm so sorry, bro, but gets rare species should attempt to breed them. They have every right to be in this hobby. No, I agree. I mean, I totally agree with you, man. I do feel like there's no rush behind it because I do feel like, you know, there are scenarios like the chondros, right? Like if somebody's going to come to me for advice, because this is the advice that was given to me, and I feel like this has taken me far on where I'm at in chondros, even though they could just all die tomorrow, right? But like rushing chondros is the one thing you don't do. Like, I don't care how healthy the chondro's been. I don't care how well established it's been. I don't give a fuck if it's growing follicles. If you just get a chondro into your collection and it's only been a couple months, 6 months, not even a year, less than a year, and you want to breed, like, you don't understand how crazy an environment has on an effect on a snake sometimes. You don't know. Sometimes they adapt easily. You know, just because they're eating and stuff, you don't know until they start breeding. That's why so many people preach. So many people who breed chondros say it's not keeping them that's hard. It's the breeding. That's when things like, that's when the what the fuck moment happens. You know what I'm saying? And this is just one example of many scenarios, but I definitely feel like if you have ambitions that, like, okay, I feel like if you want a species because A, you love it, but B, you really want to breed it for whatever reason, a flex or just to get more or to sell, whatever, but you want to rush that, you're literally doing yourself no good. Like you're putting yourself in a position where more than likely that project's going to fail, or it's going to backtrack you, or it's just going to make you not happy. But I'm telling you right now, nothing's better than giving patients the time of day before wanting what you feel like is your want. Is it a need? No. Breeding is never a need. You don't need to breed anything. If you breed, you should want to do it by the best of the animal, I think. That's just how I feel personally. But just as much as any common species and not to reproduce them in the future is almost a crime. I agree. I agree, my homie William. Thank you for the super chats. Really means a lot. Let's see. Tex-Mex. Oh my. Big Phil. Wait, hold on. Big Phil who? Is this Philip? How come I don't know his last name right now? Why am I blanking right now? Philip, this is you. I'm going to be very upset. I know I just talked to him. Brian Phil. Okay. I thought you were Brian Phillips. I was going to go in on you right now, Brian. Okay. 6'6" Big Phil, Tex-Mex. Have you ever been to San Diego? No. So, but I do appreciate the $20. I'm going to take that $20 and I'm going to go buy real Mexican food with it. And I'm just kidding. I'm going to give it to you. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Holy shit. All right. Let's see. Who else is in here? Ricky Bobby, SRT. What is good, Ricky Bobby? Dropping a like. I'll catch the rest and reply later. That's what's good. Thanks for tapping in. Gina Points. What's up, Gina? The industry is better because of you. No, stop it. MJ. Always giving a voice to all sides, even when it brings you heat. It's something to be proud of. You know, Gina, I really appreciate that because if it's one problem humans have in general is they're so quick to judge. And I'm seeing that. I don't want to say I get off on it, but like when I know somebody thinks they have me or they're like, oh, I know what this guy's up to. No, you don't. You don't know you don't know what goes on in here. You don't want to know what goes on in here because it's dark sometimes, but just stop, okay? How about, I appreciate people who have an assumption on what my move is if they know me, but not even the people who know me know the moves I'm about to make. I'm telling you right now. So stop fooling yourself, okay? And stop saying Bob Clark is my idol and my best friend. What the fuck is that? That is so weird. Weirdest shit I've ever heard. Let's see. Is that it? Oh, wait. We have the last one. Here we go. Don't spend it all on one place. You got it, bro. $2. I mean, I think I have... No, I was going to say, technically you could buy 2 tacos with that, but not anymore. It's like $2.89 now. So, but thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. Hey, listen. I only wanted to go an hour. This is just me just wanting to talk about how I feel, I hope this was positive in some way. I felt like it was, but I hope nobody out there was offended I hope. And if you were, then that's unfortunately your problem, because I don't take back anything I said on tonight's show. I meant everything I said, and I will keep it 100 every single time. Before I dip out, I will say, guys, again, thank you to all the support. Thank you to all the subscribers. Please hit that subscribe button. If it's your first time tapping in and you're like, what is this guy going to talk about? If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. And then I do want to say this week's lineup is going to be amazing. I'm very excited to bring some heavy hitters to the Trap Talk Roundtable. Tomorrow, new breeder on the block. Got the homie Denny Martinez from Royal Serpents Exotics. I'm a huge fucking fan of the Wookiee gene. I've been a fan of Wookiee for a long time, so I'm excited to see what this is going to be all about, because this motherfucker got Wookiee clown. He bred this thing, so he made this. So excited to see what it's been like for my homie Denny at Royal Serpent Exotics. So go down on the link, set your reminder. And then also, I will say, Thursday night, I finally got the episode I've been waiting for. Legitimately, since Forrest passed away, I've been wanting to get this guy on my show. I've been wanting a one-on-one with this fucking guy, and you guys are finally going to get it. I'm finally going to get it. I don't know how long we're going to go, but it's going to be good, because this guy is something amazing. But this Thursday night, we have the one, the only Dave Levison of Custom Scales going down this Thursday night. I'm so fucking excited, man. I mean, dude, laughter is a true medicine, and this guy's gonna make me laugh. I can't fucking wait. You guys can't wait. I mean, I'm telling you right now, go down the link below, set your reminder. And then last but not least, I gotta say, guys, I'm not gonna say too much, but I am gonna show you what's gonna drop this Wednesday. It's going down. Is that Wednesday's the 15th, right? Oh no, Friday. My bad. Friday. It's going down this Friday, guys. I had the privilege, I had the honor of being on one of the sickest shows I've been on to this day. And shout out to my boy Chris Eaton, I'm sorry, over at Snakes and the Fat Man. But episode 75 coming at you fucking like a pistol, man. It's going to be dropping this Friday on Snakes and the Fat Man podcast. And then I had somebody so player to be by 15 minutes of lame, which ain't nothing lame with this guy's game whatsoever. But shout out to Reggie Johnson of Reggie's Urban Jungle, who's also going to be a part of the episode. And what an honor. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate I gotta say, dude, that guy right there is fucking just gangster, bro. He don't give a fuck. And honestly, that's my inspiration also when it comes to the podcasting, because Cusco is a big lover, and Cusco does not want to hurt people's feelings, because that's this Cusco. I love him for that. He has a heart like that. My boy Chris don't give a fuck about your feelings. And I'm not going to say Cusco isn't my cup of tea, because he is, but the whole don't give a fuck about your feelings is how I was raised up, because, I had big homies, my sisters, just to not give a fuck about feelings. You're nobody to cry right now. Shut up. Keep it moving. So what? Are you dead? No. Stop complaining. That's just the way I was brought up. So yeah, Chris Eaton, appreciate you so much. I'm excited. You guys should be excited. And it's going to go down. So that's it. History in the books. The first one-on-one with myself is done. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everything. Thank you for listening. And I will catch you guys tomorrow. New breeder on the block, my boy Denny. You guys have a good night, and I'm out.